Ruth and Eamonn were more than just television presenters. They were a constant, a familiar comfort woven into the daily routines of millions. Morning after morning, they appeared on screens with effortless chemistry, playful banter, shared glances, gentle disagreements, and an undeniable sense of unity. To viewers, they didn't just host shows, they shared their lives. That's why this goodbye felt different. As the cameras rolled, Ruth's usual composure faltered, her voice wavered, her eyes filled with tears she clearly hadn't planned to show. The studio, normally alive with movement and chatter, seemed to fall silent. Even before she spoke, everyone sensed it. This was not just another television moment. This was deeply personal. Ruth began slowly, choosing her words with care. She spoke of years, not days, of journeys taken side by side, of early mornings that blurred into nights, of laughter that carried them through difficult broadcasts, and of quiet support when the cameras were off. Every sentence felt heavy with memory. Eamonn stood nearby, calm on the surface, but those who know him well noticed the tension behind his smile. He listened intently, eyes fixed on Ruth, as if absorbing every word. This wasn't scripted, this wasn't polished television, this was real life unfolding live. The goodbye wasn't about anger or resentment, it wasn't about scandal. It was about change, the kind that arrives slowly, then all at once. Health challenges, personal reflection, and shifting priorities had brought them to a crossroads neither had imagined when they first began working together. And now, standing under studio lights that had once felt like home, they were acknowledging the end of something extraordinary. Ruth's tears spoke louder than words ever could. She paused more than once, steadying herself, wiping her eyes as emotion threatened to take over completely. She thanked Eamonn, not just as a colleague, but as a partner in every sense of the word. She spoke of trust, of resilience, of standing strong together when things were difficult, and of celebrating each other's successes without hesitation. Viewers watching from home were stunned. Social media erupted within minutes. Messages poured in from fans who felt as though they were witnessing the end of an era. Many admitted they had grown up watching Ruth and Eamonn, starting their days with their familiar rhythm. Seeing Ruth cry felt like watching a family moment unfold, intimate, vulnerable, and heartbreaking. What shocked people most was how unfiltered it was. There was no dramatic music, no glossy montage, just two people facing a shared past and an uncertain future. Ruth's goodbye wasn't loud or theatrical. It was quiet, trembling, and honest, the kind of farewell that stays with you long after the screen fades to black. Eamonn eventually spoke, his tone gentle and reflective. He acknowledged the journey they had shared, the challenges they had faced, and the respect that remained between them. His words were steady, but emotion lingered beneath the surface. This wasn't an ending built on bitterness, it was one shaped by acceptance. As the moment came to a close, Ruth looked directly into the camera one last time. Her expression held gratitude, sadness, and a strength born from years in the public eye. She didn't promise that everything would be easy. She didn't pretend the goodbye didn't hurt. Instead, she let the truth sit where it belonged. When the broadcast ended, viewers were left stunned, not because of what was said, but because of what was felt. This goodbye wasn't just about Ruth Langsford and Eamonn Holmes. It was about time passing, about change arriving whether we're ready or not, about learning to let go of something that once felt permanent. And that is why it shocked so many. Because some goodbyes don't need drama to break your heart, they just need honesty.